Hi guys, welcome to my channel. Okay, so today what are we doing? Oh, we're talking about NSS. Okay, NSS is basically a service scheme. Yeah. So basically in Ghana, in some other countries, they have this 1 year after school that you dedicate to working for your country, and usually what happens is that you'll be posted somewhere and you go and serve your country for a year and they will pay you allowances, right? So that's how it is, right? And sometimes if you want to work at a particular place, you can go to that place and go and work, but you have to send a letter, follow up, and do all the necessary things, or fulfill all the necessary requirements to be able to go where you want to go and do your service. So yes, that's basically national service scheme. Right now, as an NSS personnel, there are some things you should know, and I'm here to help you with that. In my previous video with Judy, I said I will be doing a video for my NSS people because I love you guys so much and I want to give you some tips. I did my national service in the university. I was a tutorial assistant, a TA, as you guys popularly know it as. Popularly, God, you know what I mean, right? So I don't know why I'm buying these days. Like, I don't know what's wrong with my tongue, but yeah, hope it gets better. So yeah, I did my national service day for a year. It was a great experience actually, and I want to share with you my lessons. Let's get right into it, baby, because we ain't. Let's get right into it. Okay. Now, the very first lesson I want you to take is that right after school, right after your final exams as a level 400 student, start putting down all the necessary documents that you need in your life, like from your birth certificate, if you don't know where it is, go and find it, and your transcript. Okay, well, now they are going to grade your results, so you wait a bit. When your final results come, you do your transcript. You go and order for your transcript. Usually it takes some time, so order your transcripts. Right the time that you hear that they have published the last result, you go for your transcript. You request for it. In my school, you pay, so pay and get it. You don't know what you are going to use for, I'll tell you. You get it, you request for it. English proficiency, there's something they call English proficiency. Go and get it. My school, it was at the language center. My school, I mean University of Ghana, Legon, the best university in Ghana, period. Anyway, the next one is your degree certificate. So when you are given the degree certificate, when did they give us that one? I don't know. I didn't attend because of COVID. We didn't have like a ceremony where you go for it, handshake. I went for it somewhere at some office, I believe, and then you do a soft copy of it. Because as at now, I don't know where my degree certificate is. We moved around so many times. I don't know where it is, but I have the soft copy, and that's all I need. So have it, scan it. You can literally scan on your phone with cam scanner. Have it, put it down, and then be waiting for the transcript and then the English proficiency, that's it. Then please, let's backtrack. As a level 400 student, don't make yourself unknown to your lecturers, and even before, let's backtrack again. As a level 100 student, don't be like someone who comes to class, you just absorb whatever they are saying and then go home. No, be engaging, be an engaging student, ask questions, volunteer to be course rep sometimes, be seen, be known a bit by your lecturers, foster a good communication communication or relationship with them. It will come in handy. Now let's go right forward. Now you finish school, you will need recommendations, or even when you are creating your CV, you will need someone at your referee side. Who are you going to use? Your lecturers who know you and know your capabilities. They are potential people for your referees. So if you had built a good relationship, certainly you would be able to work with that. You know what I mean? So like that is very important. So your referee, and also for your references. Now some departments it varies. Sometimes you can go directly to the lecturer, sometimes you have to go through the secretary or the department and request for it, blah blah blah. Either ways, have a good relationship with your lecturer, a professional relationship with your lecturers. Okay, it's gonna come in handy when you need recommendations. Now why am I saying get these documents done and get the soft copies ready? Because you will need them. Okay, maybe you want to go and do your masters, maybe an organization might request for it, maybe you might get a job right away, they need this document. Is it now that you are going to apply for your transcript, or go and look for your degree, or apply for your language proficiency, or the recommendation letter? They come collect it and put it out. It depends on the situation. So that's different. That's the only one that's you don't know where your birth cert is. I don't know why they will need your birth cert, but you may never know, you know. So keep them intact, because the point I really want to make is the transcripts and then the language proficiency. See, if sometimes my school, sometimes maybe they're on strike, sometimes things happen, and sometimes you have a deadline. If you have a deadline, you are behind time. So now you're going to request for it. It might take a few business days, and then you'll be rushing, and maybe it will not come out. It will not come out on time, and then you lose an opportunity. No, be prepared. So right after school, that's one of your biggest agenda. If up to now, 4 months or 3 months into your NSS, you've not done it, it's okay. You can start the process, do it and get it down. And when you do it too, don't keep it there. Scan it. Just scan it, leave it in PDF form. Put it down. You may never know, my darling. You may never know. Okay? So put it down. If you want to apply for school abroad, thumbs up. These days, they will definitely, some of them, they will ask for it. So just keep it ready. Okay? Now, after getting all that out of the way, the document, important document, blah blah blah, fostering a good relationship with your lecturers, let's come to NSS and hunger. NSS and hunger, they're like this. They're inseparable, my dear. As at now, you guys started last year, November, December. They've not paid, and we are entering February. So if you haven't received your allowance, how are you surviving? It means that your family, God bless them, thank them, they've been supporting you. And sometimes it's not easy because everybody's family dynamic is different. Some families, they'll be like, oh yeah, we need to support you, we need to give you all that you need for your NSS. And some families are like, but I thought you finished school. We are done, I'm done. And so everybody's family dynamic is different. I believe that as an NSS personnel, you should find something on the side to do. My opinion, no, and based on my experience, it's not compulsory. Feel free. So what I did was I started teaching on the side. For me, I started working on the side, and not during office hours, please. I worked outside of office hours. Let me be clear on that. So after office hours, I got my first gig, 250 CDs. I had to meet the child 8 times in a week, 1 hour, and teach them. It was not easy. I was always working from University of Ghana campus to East Legon, the place. It was around Melcombe, East Legon, Melcombe. Imagine, and be sweating up and down because I mean, there's no, it's difficult getting cars. It was later that I realized that some cars pass violation, you can get down, that one cry, that way chapani be like you've walked quite a distance. So it was not easy, but it was good. It helped me. It sustained me in a way. So that could be something you could try. Whatever you did in school, you can teach it. Go to your neighborhood. Tell them that you're a fresh graduate. If they want you to teach their kids maths, science, English, whichever one you find like you can really teach is your strength. Charge them 100 CDs, 200, 300, something, negotiate, and then start doing it once a week, 1 hour. It could fetch you some coins, my darling. And you could try other things that are more hands-on. Some people, I realize, they are not open to the idea of hands-on jobs. Everybody wants a white collar job, babes. It's not always like that. You can start with hair. Everybody braids, well, except some of us. But I will even be braiding soon because I'm not always going to have this, right? Everybody's braiding, everybody's wearing wigs, everybody's doing their hair. So if you can braid, start braiding and start charging. Even you should have started in school. By now you have like loyal customers, but it's not too late. You can learn to do anything. I don't want to suggest anything that's like capital intensive or too labor intensive. It should be something that doesn't require too much and something that you can easily do, you know. So find something that you can do easily. If it's piano teaching, teach some kids some piano. Do a small flyer, piano lessons. Yes, go to Canva. They have beautiful templates. Find them, do a flyer about learning guitar, learning piano. If it's drums that you can teach, you can do that, my dear. Be ready to do something little, something that does not require much, to get some coins, because trust me, you will need. If you're planning to go outside, right, this is the time to start all your applications. Don't wait. Use your NSS time to really, part of it, your free time, to really start your statement of personal statement, all of this. Start applying to places. There are a lot of schools outside. You can get scholarships. Sometimes it will be in the form of being an assistant, and then you teach, and then you are being taught as well. So there are lots of things available online. You wouldn't know unless you research. So guys, if you want to travel outside, you want to leave the country, you want to japa. At first I was not so enthused by the idea, but now I'm like, go for it, babe. Pray about it, of course, and then do your research. It can be painful, like you have to sit down and sift through sites and read information and get what is relevant to you and what can help you. Sometimes it's not easy, but nothing good comes easy, my love. So sit down, do your research, see the one that you really want to do, one that interests you, and go for it and give it your best shot and pray about it. And then yeah, but don't put all your eggs in one basket. The fact that you want to study abroad, sometimes it might not happen immediately. Sometimes it might take a while. So you need to find yourself at least with plan B. Okay, if I don't get the school, what do? I can't just be sitting at home. I need to work. So you need to be open to the idea that maybe my school might not come in now. Sorry. My school might not come in now, but I can start working towards it, and I can still be open to working. Like, have plan B. In fact, always have 2 plans. One you're working to achieve and one that you're on, like, you know. So don't be like, oh, I've applied, I'm waiting, they've not called me, so I won't do anything. Hey, it can be 1 year, it can be 2 years, it can be 3 years. I know someone, He applied over and over and over. It took years. It took a lot of sacrifice. It took a lot of mental strength for him to like go through the processes of rejection over and over and over till he got it and he left. And now he's so happy, I believe. So guys, don't be like that kind of person who is like, I've applied, so I'm not going to work, I'm just going to wait for them to call me. If this university says no, I'm going to apply, I'll not do anything till they call me to come. What if it never happens? God forbid, but it's a possibility. So you need to have plan B. You need to say, okay, maybe I want to do my master's outside, but I've applied, it's not working. Maybe I should be open to doing it in Ghana and furthering, or doing it in Ghana, and maybe that's the end, or I don't know. So yeah, the point is, be open to different things and always have plan B. Okay, very seriously. Okay, the last point. Please take your NSS experience very seriously. I know it's like, oh, NSS, I just have to do it because I have to do. No. For some of you, it's your first opportunity to work and have a work experience. It's important that you take it seriously. Some of you never did internships or volunteered anyway. That's not very good, but you can use your NSS experience to garner a lot of experience and a lot of wisdom and learn a lot from the corporate world. Also build connections. Your colleagues, be cool with them. Don't just go do your work and go home. No, interact with them. Have a sort of relationship with them, and work hard. You may never know. Some of the main reasons why people choose their own places to do NSS because they want to be retained at the end of the day. So you need to do what you need to be very serious, and hopefully you're retained, and that is like securing a job. That is very important for the modern day Ghanaian, young Ghanaian. So that's also something you should do. Build good relationships, build networks, get to know people, ask questions, go the extra mile and learn a lot from your NSS experience. What I learned from my NSS experience is the value of communication. I know talking to people, I can talk to people, but there's something about communication, like letting people know what is going on at every stage is so vital. There was this time where I was really struggling with accommodation. So I wasn't always on campus, and my supervisor had asked me to do something, and I didn't have a laptop, and I gave her a time I would do it. It's like, are you okay? You don't have a place this day, you're literally struggling. You don't have a laptop, and like my whole mental state was like so bad, and I had given her a time I would finish, and I couldn't finish because I was literally so far away from the campus. And she was very disappointed and reported me to our head. And she had every right to, because I didn't even communicate to her that this is the situation. So maybe she could have suggested solutions. Maybe she could have given me her laptop on one of those days. I never found out till I was reported and called and reprimanded, and it was not a good thing at all. Very, very bad. So learn to communicate. Don't be starting with this kind of traits. You are fresh. You just came. Learn to do research as a good employee. What are the things I should do? What can my field where you are working, or in the industry you find yourself, what are the good qualities, or what are the things I can do to be a better person? I'm always doing research about who is a good teacher, what can I do to make my students better. Like I search those. It's not natural. You need to learn, and there's so many resources online. You can search it out. People who are in your industry, you can look up to, read books. Take it seriously. It's your future. I know NSS, the idea is, oh, you're passing through when you are gone. No. It's also an opportunity to really take your craft or whatever you're doing, your profession, seriously, because it's going to affect your future. Yes, so that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you found value, make sure to subscribe, click on that notification button and please share this video. Comment, let me know how is your NSS going, what are some tips you can share if you're already done with your NSS. And guys, as I always say, stay joyful, stay blessed.